just mute once that PPT, mute that sound.
Hello, Ronak.
Yes, sir, you are audible now.
Okay, Ronak. Yeah. Ronak?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can start the event, Ronak. Yeah.
A very good afternoon, respected teachers, my seniors, my juniors, and my dear friends. Today we have gathered here to celebrate this wonderful day so that the best profession in the world can be respected.
In the pursuit to honor our teachers for their everyday guidance to help us succeed in our paths, I would love to extend my heartiest congratulations and gratitude to every teacher on behalf of all the students for always being a guiding light and a ray of hope in our lives.
We could have never stood where we are today. Thank you, teachers, for everything. A guru is the Brahma who creates knowledge. Guru is Vishnu who sustains the knowledge. And Guru is Shiva who destroys the darkness of ignorance.
A Nobel Prize winner, Malala Yousafzai, said, "Let us remember, one book, one pen, one child, and one teacher can change the world." And for us, you are one of that kind. You are not just a teacher for us. You were always there for us when we had doubts about ourselves. You are like a friend, and I know all the students out there will agree you are like the second parent to us. Please give a big round of applause for all teachers present here.
Before starting anything, be it an event or our regular day, we pray Almighty for His blessings. But for us, teachers are a form of God. So let's start this event by praising them. Now allow me to welcome Yamini Saraswati to present a beautiful prayer dance.
It was indeed a wonderful and a beautiful performance. Thank you so much, Yamini. On behalf of all the students of Electrical Department, I would request Ayush Verma to present a speech dedicated to teachers.
Whenever we have something great to express or share, we have tears in our eyes. When we first came into this beautiful universe, we cried. When we first came to you in school, we still cried. Not because we are really very happy to learn from you, it's just because you have taken away our quality time with our so-called best friend, chocolates, candies, toys, cartoons, and all the good deeds that we don't like to share with anybody. And in favor, we are favoring you, crying loud in the class, not allowing you to teach in the class. But now when I saw people in the farewell and on convocation day, they still cry. What's the problem, man? Cry, cry, cry. Everywhere they are crying. But where is the difference creating? And by whom? It's all just because of you. You have created the difference by just acting like those candles which consumes himself to lit the way for others. You had consumed your all the energies, experiences, knowledge, and every possible thing that you have given to us. So it is indeed a very great honor for me to speak on this special occasion today. And just like you, Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan has also lit himself like those candles and give the light of teaching to his students to live joyfully and phenomenally. And that's how we are celebrating here today, this day on his birthday as Teachers Day. You know, during the nurturing of a sapling, it requires very extra care and attention by the gardener. Then only it will grow into full-fledged tree. Here in our nurturing period, our teachers have played their 100% role just like that of gardener. They have given everything, and that's how we have the perfect recipe for our bright future. Just like how our mother knows the perfect recipes and perfect things about our likings and dislikings. So, whatever we are there is just because of you, because you have not treated us like others, but whatever you have given to us, you have given to us just like your own kid. And there, all the difference has created. So, once again, wishing you all a very, very happy Teachers' Day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ayush, for such an amazing start to the event. And I, on behalf of all the electrical engineer students, wish you all the teachers, happy Teachers' Day.
Now, before moving forward, I would like to highlight the vision of electrical department. The year of establishment of the department is 1958. Electrical engineering department aims at imparting the state-of-art knowledge and skills to students, thus developing them into an excellent electrical engineers, entrepreneurs, scientists, and academicians.
Now let's have a look at the mission. The mission of the undergraduate program in electrical engineering is to provide students with a supportive environment that facilitates learning the advances in electrical engineering, to impart the state of the art knowledge in the relevant field of electrical engineering, to provide excellence in learning through dedicated teaching, innovation, and industrial projects, to imbibe self learning attitude and professional ethics, to prepare students to face the challenges in the area of electrical engineering.
Electrical Engineering Association, an initiative to establish a harmonious bond among all the students of electrical engineering and offering recreation through various curricular as well as extracurricular activities. We'll soon be re-establishing Electrical Engineering Association with new creative minds and will continue the legacy of our department.
Without a solid foundation, you will have trouble creating anything of value. A strong foundation is the key to creating long term success. Build a strong foundation, and you can reach the heights that you can't even imagine. I feel immensely proud to have got the opportunity to introduce you to the pillars of electrical engineering department. Our head of department, Dr. Narendra Londe sir. Now, it would be amazing if our respected sir, head of department, would enlighten us with his words of wisdom.
Very good afternoon to everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes. Thank you everyone for such a uh, nice initiative that you have taken in this online mode. This is the first time in the institute that we are celebrating the Teachers Day in online mode. Okay, so this could have not been happened because of your that willingness, your that wish, and with your that all support electrical engineering association we are now organizing that. I have even reported this to the administration head of the administration, and he is very delighted to know that yes, electrical engineering department has started are taking the initiatives to organize the edutainment activities in online mode, and one of that activity he has considered the celebration of Teachers Day today. So thank you once again on behalf of the department, and uh, I on my own behalf also thank all my students for their consistent love, support they have given during the academics. So yes, I remembered yesterday many of the students, alumni, they have remembered their remembrance yesterday has really delighted me and made me very happy. And I just bless you all, those who are hearing me today. And the only wish I have today is that uh, let me see all my students physically in the institute at the earliest. That is only my wish today to the Almighty. So thank you once again to all. And I now hand over to Anmol for further proceedings. Thank you, Anmol.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind and motivating words because they really inspire us and make us to work even harder and fulfill the dreams of everyone. Thank you so much, sir. Now let's move further. The first faculty of electrical department we have Dr. S. Gupta, Dean, RNC. I request HOD sir to please felicitate her.
Thank you. And we, as HOD said, we are all are eagerly waiting for you to see in the classrooms so that our regular classes can be started. And I think we should bear with new normal. And I must say, ki, do attend the classes, even if it is online in online mode. So you must join it and get the advantage of what all the teachers are saying you. Thank you.
Sure,
And
ma'am. Thank you so much.
Haripriya,
And we really hope that we all get together in campus really soon.
हाँ थैंक यू हरिप्रिया वो नीचे की लाइन हटा देना.
The next faculty we have is Dr. P.D. Devangan, Associate Professor. I request HOD sir to felicitate him. Dr. Anamika Yadav, Associate Professor. I request HOD sir to felicitate her.
Dr. R.N. Patel, Associate Professor. I request HOD sir to felicitate him.
So this is the all from the students only. I am not doing it. The students have said that yes, we should celebrate the Teachers Day. And we just imagine that all our students are sitting and they are hearing us. And on behalf of them, and you know them like. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, students. Thanks. Very, very happy to see you all. Thank you.
Dr. Sachin Jain, Associate Professor. Like HOD sir to facilitate him.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dr. Subhojit Ghosh, Associate Professor. I would like to tell HOD sir to felicitate him.
Happy to be here. Thank you so much. You must say some words to the students.
So I'd like to thank the two of our new faculty members who have really, what I shall say, they have that rejuvenated the Electrical Engineering Association, which was quite defunct for during the COVID era. And so thank you, Venu and Haripriya. And of course, the students, without your enthusiasm, it was not possible. So I'd like to thank you all for that. And I sincerely hope that we would be able to see you physically, maybe over the next few months or so. So thank you again.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. We are as excited as you to be back on campus. So, the next faculty. So, it's a time for a fun event. Introduction of the fun event. Let's see.
So far, I was introducing our faculty members, right? But that introduction was based on the information that we have about you. Generally, what happens is a teacher asks questions to its students. Let's turn the table around. Today, we the students are going to ask you some questions that we have about you. These questions will be based on your experiences, and it will be great if you can share your wisdom with us. To make it a little more fun and interactive, let's play it in a form of a game. So what we're going to do is, we'll rotate a wheel that contains the list of the professors so far we have introduced. That wheel is randomly going to pick a name of a professor. Now, we'll rotate another wheel that contains the list of questions that we have for you. Now, the match has to perform. We are going to do this twice, and after that, we'll be continuing with our faculty introduction. Thank you.
Very good afternoon to all the faculty members and the students. I need to give inputs, career plans, rank, and then.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, your question is, what were your plans for career back then when you were pursuing your bachelor's degree? Did you always wanted to pursue teaching as a profession, or you wanted to pursue a corporate profession?
When I was under my graduation studies, I was first preferring to get a job so that I can earn and support my family. So I first got recruited at Balco, Bharat Aluminium Company. But when I was there, I had an accident actually. So I had a head injury. So I thought, no, it's this particular job is not fit for me. I should go for research as I already had a great scorecard. So I opted for master's degree. Thereafter, during master's, I have completely set my mind to become a teacher and a researcher. So that was my major, that time itself turned my career towards teaching. That's all.
Yes, ma'am. Like as you said that there are certain events which just completely change the things that we plan for futures. Like whatever we plan is not necessary that it's going to happen. Sometimes future has better plan than what we thought. We are very grateful that you are our teacher because that really inspires us in class and everything and to do something really great. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, one more thing I want to share. During my masters, all the students were asked that why you opted for your masters program. So
Yes, ma'am.
everybody said that
they haven't got any job, so that they have opted the master's program. So I was very in dilemma that whether I have done some mistake losing my job and coming for master's program. But as of today, I am very happy that I have opted this, and I'm giving my full efforts for both academia, research, and my family as well, for all the students. Thank you all.
Yes, ma'am. Everything happens for a reason, for a very good reason in future. Thank you so much for sharing your experience.
And it shows that decisions are never wrong. You have to prove your decisions right. Whatever others say doesn't matter. We have to prove our decisions right, and that's the only thing that matters. So now let's rotate the wheel once again.
Let's rotate the wheel for the event as well.
So what is the question? Same one?
No, sir. Good afternoon, sir. So we would like to know that do you have any success mantra? You want to share one line success mantra for everyone present here, any student?
Okay. So actually it's quite difficult. No, it all depends on how actually you quantify success. So
Yes.
for me, anything that satisfies you, irrespective of the monetary benefits and other materialistic benefits, that is success. So a tagline would be: you give your best, and then yeah, you do your best, and then hope for the best. Nothing more than that. Okay. It's done, I suppose.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, would you like to add any event or any moment?
Movement related to, yeah, you may think of the first time when I movement related to what? Yes, Anmol.
Some moment related to like when you really felt that yes, now I'm a successful person, or you achieved your goal, or what was one thing that you always followed in your life which made you such a successful person?
Okay. So yeah, you may think that the day I received a proper feedback from the students. Okay, so that was about when I was in my previous institute at NIT Rourkela. So the sort of feedback that I received, especially for a particular subject which was totally new to me, and I was taking it for the first time. So to get a very good proper feedback for a subject when you're teaching it for the first time, and that was a subject at MTech level on this signal conditioning. So that was a good, a big moment for me as a teacher.
Yes, so that was indeed a great thing. Like whenever you do something and people reward you with great comments and they really enjoyed it and they really learned it, that is something great. Thank you so much, sir, once again.
Okay, thank you.
Now let's continue with our faculty introduction. Then we'll play this game once again in a while. So next faculty is Dr. Ibha Kohli, Assistant Professor. I'd like to call HOD sir to felicitate her. Our next faculty is Dr. Swapnajit Patnaik, Assistant Professor. I'd like to call HOD sir to felicitate him. Our next faculty is Dr. Binod Shaw, Assistant Professor. I would like to call HOD sir to felicitate him. Our next faculty is Dr. Varsha Singh. Please, HOD sir, please felicitate her.
Thank you.
Our next faculty, Dr. Mona Lisa Biswal, Assistant Professor. HOD sir, please felicitate her.
Anmol, she is absent today.
Okay, sir, no issues. Our next faculty, Dr. VP Singh, Assistant Professor.
Again, Anmol, he has shifted to NIT Jaipur now. So you can go to the next faculty member.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir. Our next faculty, Dr. Lalit Kumar Sahu, Assistant Professor. HOD sir, please felicitate him.
Thank you so much, all the students, for your such an loving gesture. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Our next faculty, Dr. K. Chandrasekharan, Assistant Professor. HOD sir, please felicitate him. Our next faculty, Dr. B.N. Bag, Assistant
He-
Professor.
Unfortunately, he's not today here. He's injured, I think. So
Okay.
taking rest at home.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir, no issues.
So it's now for fun event again. Let's see which professors are get selected this time. Let's rotate the wheel. I think there is some network issue. Let's rotate that wheel once again. Just a second. So Bak sir has to answer for the success mantra.
Ronak, Boxer is not available. Can you just roll the dice again? Ronak?
Yes, sir, we are on it.
Rajesh? Network? Network?
So Dr. Iba Kohli.
Hello.
So, ma'am, for you, the question is what would be that one life lesson that you would like to share with every student of yours, like a success mantra?
Success mantra, I would like to say that work very hard. These 4 years are, you can say, golden period of your life. Okay, and it will shape your future. Okay, so depending on these 4 years, your future will be. Okay, so work very hard. Okay, and this is I want to suggest you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind words. Yeah, we'll work harder. But in this online scenario, we are trying our best. And thank you to teachers also who are trying their best so that we should not compromise with our studies and anything else. So thank you, teachers, once again. So uh, I think there is network issue with this wheel, so will continue this afterwards. Let's go on with the faculty introduction.
I think there has been some power cut from our institute side. Let's just wait for 2 seconds. Sir, shall we continue? Sir, I think you are in mute. Pardon, sir, we cannot hear you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we can continue. Okay, sir. Ronak, you can continue. So let's move further. Our next faculty is Dr. D. Suresh, Assistant Professor. We request HOD sir to please felicitate him. Let's move further. Our next faculty is Dr. Haripriya, Assistant Professor. I request HOD sir to please felicitate her.
Our next faculty is Dr. Venu Sonti, Assistant Professor. I'd like to call HOD sir to felicitate him. Our next faculty is Mr. Karamdeep Singh, Temporary Faculty. I'd like to call HOD sir to felicitate him. Our next faculty is Mr. Ravikant Verma, Temporary Faculty. I'd like to call HOD sir to felicitate him. Our next faculty is Dr. Ghanshyam Shirsagar, temporary faculty. I'd like to call HOD sir to felicitate him. Our next faculty is Dr. N.K. Devangan, temporary faculty. I'd like to call HOD sir to felicitate him.
Continue.
Yes, sir. Actually, there is a network issue. We are resolving.
Ronak,
Yes, sir.
please continue.
So
Yeah,
by
yeah.
the
This side,
time the
sir.
network issue resolves, I would like to request Lalit sir to please come and we'll ask him a question. Can he answer that? So can we please have Lalit Kumar Sahu sir if he is present there? So we would like to ask you a question. I'm sorry, sir, you are not audible. So,
Hello.
yes, sir. Yes, sir, you're audible. Yes, yes. So, what was the proudest moment in your career? Like, what is that? Was that the time that you achieved your goal, or was it the time when one of your students achieved his or her goal? Because we believe that at the end,
Sorry,
in both the situations, you were the
hear
person who
properly.
won.
Just a moment.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay, okay. So, am I audible?
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Yeah. So, the question that I understood is the time when I achieve my goal. Is that what you want to ask?
So the question is that the time you achieved your goal was the proudest moment for you, or was it the time when one of your student achieved his or her goal? Because at the end, in both the situations, you were the person who won, right? So may I repeat the question?
Yeah, yeah. Now I'm audible. I got the question.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
So there are many proud moments in my life. Uh, the most one that I remember and that happened recent one is that when I see someone whom I have mentored doing well in their professional front as well as in their personal front. So that is something what that makes me feel proud. So the recent event that happened that I would like to share with everyone is that one of my PhD student has recently joined NIT Tirchi as an assistant professor. So that is something what that made me feel proud. Even I considered the same thing when I was doing my PhD. At the same time, when I joined the NIT Raipur, I had this word from my mentor, Dr. Shailendra Jansel, and he was feeling quite proud that I joined the NIT Raipur as a faculty. So these are the two events that I mostly remember, and I'm now enjoying it, and I'm feeling proud on both of them. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Uh, this is the best thing that a teacher has. Like, I think there is echo. Hmm. Thank you, sir, for your words. I think this is the best thing that teacher has. Like, teacher is only satisfied when their students achieve their goal. So it was so nice to hear from you that. So I'd like to ask next question from Dr. R.N. Patel. It's mute from
Sir,
your
you are
side,
on
sir.
mute.
Yes, okay.
Yes, now, sir.
Thank you, sir. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
So
And
good
questions.
afternoon. Yes, sir. So what is that one moment spent in NIT Raipur that you are never gonna forget? Like we know that we have some moments that are very close to our hearts. Would you like to share something like that?
There are many moments. So one specific moment is very difficult to find out. But um, yeah, I would say that recently we got this approval of our NISP policy, startup policy for the students, which was something that I worked from day one. So the NISP policy is something that's going to help students to develop their entrepreneurship in the campus itself. So when I got this approval, it made me feel something great, because I thought this is a new way for the students to develop their career. So that's what I feel is the one of the best moment for me. So was
Yes,
I
sir.
audible to
Thank
you?
you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
Being the head of ECell and getting this achievement will be the most like closest moment for you. Thank you for sharing that. I would like to ask next question, one last question from the head of our department, Londe sir.
Yes, Ronak.
So, sir, I want to ask, how was your first day as a professor? Were you nervous and a little scared for the new life full of challenges? Or were
Mhm.
you confident and excited to experience the life of a professor?
It is the second thing. I was confident and excited. Excited was why? Because why not nervous? Because I was at IIT Roorkee and I was doing this job of taking tutorials and some practical classes during my MTech and PhD. So I was not having any means nervousness facing students and handling them. But I was more excited because this time I was going to take the uh, theory lectures, and for that I did the preparation. And I was very excited when I am going to deliver it, when I'm going to share it with the students, and when they will ask the queries, what answers I'm going to tell you, how I'm going to answer those queries. So I was more excited and confident about the lecture. So that was the my first day in NIT Raipur as a faculty member.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your experience. And
Thank you, Ronak.
thank you.
Sir, I
And
would
sir,
like to
keep
thank all the teachers that they answered our questions so patiently despite having some network issues and some electrical issues. But thank you so much, all the teachers, for answering our questions very patiently and very calmly and inspiring us with your words.
so let's move on to the next segment of the program. I think so. This is staff slides. Okay. So we'd like to thank our staff. A special thanks to them who were always there whenever we need them, and were there to support us and to clear our doubts. Thank you so much to all those non-teaching staff also. I'd like to thank them on this Teachers' Day.
We would like We would like to thank Mr. Devendra Kumar, Mr. Daman Kumar Sahu, Mr. K.K. Dhruv, Mr. Kailash Kumar Devangan, Mr. Ashwini Kumar Yadav, Mr. Chandrakant Bhanver, Mr. Prakash Kumar Pandey, Mr.
Mr. Mr. Kush Kumar Soni, Mr. Santosh Kumar Sahu, Mr. Sujit Kumar Kar, Mr. Ashwini Kumar Soni, Mr. Mahendra Verma, Mr. Rajesh Kumar Sahu, and Mrs. Anita Agrawal. So now let's move on to the next segment of the program. It's true that the students of our department excel in academics and curricular activities, but at the same time, we have some hidden talents in our department. Some are good at music, others are good at dance. Some have good managerial skills, others are good at performance. Some have good speaking skills, others are good at writing. So here they are, keenly waiting to showcase their performances as a token of love and respect towards their teachers.
Let's begin with the beautiful poem written by Keshav Kishore titled Brace Engineering.
Hello everyone, I am here in front of you all presenting a poem named Brace Engineering, as title Brace stands for support that helps you to become steady and strong. So here I have written this poem from point of view of an electrical engineer, context of which is how a teacher can act as brace. Along with that, I have also played guitar in background, which is from song named after by local trip. I was alone and all was dark. Beneath me and above, my mind was full of volts and amps. Not with past thought. Now you are here with me. I feel satisfied. Thanks for making my alternating focus rectified. I feel after meeting you, I realized the object is far beyond this already. Good thing from my memory to my system bus. My life was once assembly code. It's now like C++. I love the way you solder my doubts, my sockets you can fix. You have made me believe that voltage across my diode is much more than 0.6. With resistors, you have built my integrator. I cannot survive this competition alone. You are my function generator. You have changed the world, increased my gain, and made my math discrete. So now, I will end my poem here. Control.
There were some network issues during this video. I would request Kivana to once again play it because I think it was not properly
Hello everyone,
hearable.
I am here
Yes.
in front of you all presenting a poem as title stands for support, helps you become steady. So here I tell this poem from view of an context of which is that how a teacher can act as brain. Along with that, I was started I was alone and all was dark. Beneath me and above, my mind was full of volts and amps, but not with the spark of thought. But now you are here with Far beyond than just readability. You load things from my memory onto my system bus. My life was once assembly code. It's now like C++. You steps you can face. Made me that my childhood is much more than just politics. Your op and center this my teacher cannot survive
Ronak? Ronak?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah, we
sir.
can go for the next event.
Yeah, yeah, sir. So our next performance, so our next performance is a song by Chirayu and Vikas Koshle on E Khuda. Chirayu on keys and Vikas on vocals.
Convey Keshav to thank you. It was really nice poem. Ronak.
Yes, sir. I'll probably do.
खुदा मुझको बता तू रहता कहाँ क्या तेरा पता हम तो यहाँ पे मुसाफिर हैं जो ढूंढे अपनी मंजिल का पता हाँ हाँ तेरी याद आती है जान मेरी जान जाती है तन्हाइयों में रहता हूँ खुद से ही अक्सर ये कहता हूँ क्यों तूने यूं छोड़ा क्यों तूने दिल तोड़ा क्यों तेरा अब भी रहे दिल को इंतजार क्यों चली आती है क्यों तड़पाती है क्यों हूँ अब भी मैं यूं बेकरार ऐ खुदा मुझको बता तू रहता कहाँ क्या तेरा पता हम तो यहाँ पे मुसाफिर हैं जो ढूंढे अपनी मंजिल का पता
Uh, what a melodious performance it was. Song is based on the reality of life. Yes, we are a musafir in this life who is trying to find its destination. Before moving on to the event, I get to know that Mona Lisa Biswal ma'am has came. So I'd like to call HOD sir to felicitate her.
Now, before moving on to the next cultural performance, let us have a short look at the laboratories of our electrical department. Electrical Machines Lab, High Voltage Lab, Electronics Lab, Computer Lab, Research Lab, Electrical Instrumentation and Measurement Lab, Advanced Electrical Device and Digital Controllable Lab.
Now let's take this event ahead. Dance, as a special art form, knows no bounds and can be understood and felt by everyone. So let's have a look at our next performance by Yamini Saraswati on one of the hit song of 60s, Kajra Mohabbat Wala.
आई हो कहाँ से गोरी आंखों में प्यार लेके आई हो कहाँ से गोरी आंखों में प्यार लेके दिल्ली शहर का सारा मीना बाजार लेके झुमका बरली वाला कानों में ऐसा डाला झुमके ने ले ली मेरी जान हाय रे मैं तेरी कुर्बान कजरा मोहब्बत वाला अखियों में ऐसा डाला कजरे ने ले ली मेरी जान हाय रे मैं तेरी कुर्बान
What a fabulous dance full of expressions. Let's move on to our next performance.
So our next performance is a poem dedicated to all those teachers who have not only accepted the online form of education but also tried their best so that their students don't have to compromise with the quality of education. Poem is presented by Lakshman Moolchandani.
My name is Lakshman Mulchandani and I'm going to recite a poem in front of you. So the poem is like this. पढ़ता हूँ समझता हूँ समझाता हूँ पढ़ता हूँ समझता हूँ समझाता हूँ शिक्षक हूँ भविष्य को मार्ग में दिखाता हूँ हंसता हूँ हंसाता हूँ और गलत करने पे गुस्सा भी दिखाता हूँ हंसता हूँ हंसाता हूँ और गलत करने पे गुस्सा भी दिखाता हूँ शिक्षक हूँ अखंड समाज की नींव मैं बनाता हूँ पर जीवन का लय कुछ बदलता गया कविता में जैसे सब बिखरता गया पर जीवन का लय कुछ बदलता गया कविता में जैसे सब बिखरता गया एक नई कहानी की आगाज बताता हूँ एक नई कहानी की आगाज बताता हूँ ऑनलाइन शिक्षा की कहानी सुनाता हूँ जब छाया कहर महामारी का जब छाया कहर महामारी का मौसम था वो लाचारी का खुद को असमर्थ सा मैंने पाया जब छाया कहर महामारी का मौसम था वो लाचारी का खुद को असमर्थ सा मैंने पाया और शिक्षा जगत में से छा गया अंधियारा आज और कल के बीच एक समझौता हुआ ऐसे में आज और कल के बीच एक समझौता हुआ आधुनिकता को अपने का फैसला हुआ ऐसे में आज और कल के बीच एक समझौता हुआ आधुनिकता को अपनाने का फैसला हुआ क्लासरूम ब्लैक बोर्ड चौक डस्टर सब में अब बदलाव हुआ
So, here we are at the last stage of this event. I wish I could buy some more time but can't afford the high rent. Here's a little try from our side so that we can feel the fragrance of content. With tears in our eyes and hopes in our heart, soon we'll be back on campus and everything will reset to start. I know we will always have a grudge for these 2 years, but we will create some great memories that these times will fit the K map as we don't care. I feel grateful enough thinking all of us are here together. I wish all of you are safe at your places despite of what's the outside weather. Keeping that in mind, let's have a look at a time lapse of the time we spent in college.